Yo, what is going on, guys? It is me, Ryan, here, and back again, we are bringing you episode number 6 of our Road to Division 1, and we've actually made some huge improvements here. Record-wise, we played a lot more games than last recorded. My record's a lot worse because I sort of stopped caring. Uh, it's difficult, I've been quitting games and stuff, and it's been a tie game and I've just quit just because I have other stuff to do and I just haven't been caring about my record as much in this game as I have in previous. But as you can see here, we actually do have quite a bit of pucks. We're nearing 70,000 and I'll show you some of the stuff that I've sold recently. So the exact amount, as you can see, 67,966, and we have a Mikhail Grabovski up for trade. Let's look at what we just sold. So all this stuff, well, most of the stuff I've sold today, well, not all of it, but all this stuff up until Latang I sold today. So I made a lot of big, sold a lot of big players, 288s, 287s, 86, and 85. And the reason why I was doing this, not all these guys played in my lineup. Turris and Molson didn't, the rest did. I was kind of redoing my defense, and although these players were really good, I felt like they didn't match up to their value. I actually really like the way Latang played, but for 30K, I just wanted pucks because I wanted to. It's near the beginning of the game, and I wanted to experiment with some of the other players. Finoff was actually really good too. All these guys were, and I want to experiment with different players. Maybe there's some hidden gems, and I want to try and find them. So I've been opening a lot of packs, and I've actually decided to start selling the contracts because you do get a good amount of pucks from it, and it's just worth it. So I pulled this Vander Kane. See, all this stuff is just sold from packs, and actually this stuff didn't sell. So I'll actually take that. Ottawa change team. Yeah, I'll take that too. And let me just list this stuff up really quick. Let's go 250. Yeah, it's fine with me. And auction item. Let's try and get 500 out of it. There we go. So, and here, oh man, put us back to the beginning. I was gonna show you some more of the stuff that we sold. Show you some more of my pulls and stuff like that because I don't always post them in videos. So like I said, I've decided to sell most of that stuff. I had some good pulls here: Erickson, Niemi, and Anderson all in one session. Dubinsky, Daly, nothing too crazy. But let's see. I don't know how far this goes. Like, does it show you everything you've ever sold, or like last 100 or something like that? But most of these guys are pulls. Some I bought off the market, like that Ekman Larson I bought and then resold for more. But most of these are pulls. I don't know if I know I posted this on Twitter. I didn't post a video of it though. I did pull Eric Carlson, which is pretty crazy. All the stuff I've pulled, yeah, almost all of it. It's just the Eric Johnsons. I bought a lot of them. I tried to price lock. That didn't go over too well. Let's see. All this stuff is pulls for the most part. Here's some of the great ones: Pacioretty, Kane, Shattenkirk, Bouwmeester, Pavelski, another Pacioretty, Cronwall, Kessler's in there. Just some crazy pulls. I've actually had decent luck in this game, but I've opened a lot of packs, I'm not gonna lie, and I've spent more money than I'd like to say. So let's hop into some of the other stats. So here's what the team is looking like at the moment. I actually love my forwards. They're so good. Defense is a whole other story. I want to completely redo all of them. They're just players I had in my collection right now that I threw in there. And I don't like the defense right now at all, but my forwards are perfect. I love playing with all these players. So, first line, we have Bodker, Hansel, and Helm. Oh, also another thing is, I made my forwards to have 100 chem full throughout. So, first line, Bodker, Hansel, and Helm. I put a assistant captain on Helm, and I gave him the Phoenix change team. This line plays insanely good. Oh my god. And I actually have Hansel boosted as well with a +9 skate and a +9 shoot. And like I said, assistant captain on Helm. So that line is just, oh, it's so good. It's incredible, honestly. I love that line. On the second line, and probably my favorite line, I like this one even more than the previous, we have Sean Couturier, Braden Shen, and Voracek all boosted. Oh my gosh, are these guys good. So I only have 5 games on duration left with all of them, which is kind of sad. I'm probably gonna, when they get down to 1, my plan is to sell them. And actually, Couturier needs a contract really quick. Cause just that way, like, I don't get screwed, and I kind of screw the person buying it because you can't put another duration on. So most of the time, people boost them up, but they won't play with them. So they've got the full. When it says 1 game duration, you can add the 15 game duration. this is gonna screw whoever buys it, which I kind of feel bad about, but you know, it's a rough life in Hockey Ultimate Team, so they're gonna get the card and they're gonna only be able to play one game, then they're gonna have to boost them. So, that's how it goes. That's how she blows. This line Voracek, Shen, Couturier, just so solid. They're all boosted. I don't even know what I put on them, but they're just insanely good stats. Like, so yeah, overall this line is just absolutely incredible. On to line 3, we have Grabner, Nugent Hopkins, and Raymond. All Calgary change teams. That's like I just threw the two. I just searched up under 700 by now. I got 2 Calgary pickups. I forgot Raymond was on Calgary, so I bought 3. I have an extra one just in case I want to switch out Grabner and Nugent Hopkins. But so far this line's playing really well. I boosted Nugent Hopkins with +9 skate, +9 shot, and I think that's all I really did. No, I didn't. I don't know. Oh, and a +2, +2 all. So that is that card. And yeah, this line's pretty good. Nothing too crazy, but for pretty cheap, like this, I'm pretty sure you can get this line for 10K, which isn't bad, and it's pretty great. So my final line number 4, and I actually should move these guys up to line number 3 and make line 3, 4, but anyways, this line, I love it. We've got Huberdeau, Barkov, and Bukestad all boosted really high, actually. So I didn't even need any change teams, as you can see here. All original teams are Florida, so that's not a problem. You just need a lot of training for the boosts. So if you open a lot of packs like me, it's not that hard to get a bunch of training. And I usually, instead of selling, I keep all the 15 game durations, +9 skate, shot, and the +5 alls. And it really adds up after a while, and you can boost these guys. So these guys also have 5 duration left. So in four games from now, these are all going to be at 1, and I'm going to sell all of them because I really don't feel like boosting them all over again. And for what I can sell them for, I can probably buy boosts for a new player. So it's just a good strategy-wise. I'm going to get more coins from selling them rather than boosting them. Like, it's just a good idea in general. So, onto my defense, like I said, I don't like these guys at all right now, but I'm going to make it work. So, Edler, Niskanen, this was Phaneuf and Letang right here, which I loved playing with, but like I said, I need the pucks. And Mason, I actually used boosted, like, the last 15 games I used him boosted or whatever. He played really good, but, then suddenly, once he got off his boost, he had a terrible last game, like so bad. And this Anderson, I'm actually gonna try and sell in a minute. So I guess we'll throw. Who else do we have? I think I'm gonna use Laner for the next game. Or yeah, I'll use Laner for the next game. So though I usually run with Bruzgalov and Mason, but Mason usually I don't need to switch out because he's usually playing incredible. So. Anyways, on to line 2 for defense, we have Jake Gardner and John Carlson. Pretty fast line for defense, like 86 and 87 skating's reasonably good. It's not crazy, but it's pretty good. And yeah, they're nothing too special, but they get the job done for sure. And line 3, we have Alsner and Boyle. I actually used Boyle on my with my old defense. I really like the way he plays. He's a smaller defenseman. How tall is he? He's 5'11", so he's not too big, but he's fast, and like I'd say his skating's definitely higher than an 85. He's very agile too, so. He definitely helps out getting offensive stuff done, offensive defenseman there. That's what his job is, so he definitely fulfills it well. And our last defenseman we have, Carl Alsner, last but not least. He's really strong defensively, but offensively he's not great, like not good at all, to be honest. But yeah, that's what we're working with on this team, and as head coach, obviously, either Samuels or Squin, and I usually go with Swin, but today I've got Samuels playing. So that is all for now. Yeah, we've got 67,000. Let's save these changes, and what we're going for next, I think I want to start completing collections because I've seen the packs people are pulling from collections and they seem to be a lot better. So I'll show you guys what I'm working with, and I might even open up a pack to finish off this episode. NHL, and here we go. So no teams are really close. I think Ottawa's the farthest. But it's just Carlson and Ryan, the big players I need to buy. So. After that, though, then once I finish one, I was going to say once I finish one collection, it helps you because you have the boost, you can start doing the next collection, but since it's all packs that you can't sell, it doesn't really work like that, so I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing there. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me open one more pack before this episode ends, just a small one. Buy, open now. So, yeah, let's see what we pull here. Hopefully something good. Let's see. We pull a Thomas Fleischman. Okay, but I don't have any of these guys, so I guess I'll take them all, send a collection. I'm guessing there's not going to be anything at the end. Oh, Samuels. We might be able to get, like, 500 or something for him. This is what I've been doing. I've been actually, like, grinding all these packs and trying to sell everything. Just because, like, pucks are pucks, you know, people are going to need all these jerseys and stuff for collections, so they're going to buy them, especially, there's 5 of those up, but if there's like 1, you can boost the price crazy, so that's always good. And let me show you, oh wow, I listed that way too high. I usually try and sell these for 150. Let me show you one more trick that I actually just found out on Twitter. They didn't mention it, I was just looking at someone's poll, or no, he was offering a trade offer, something crazy like that. I think it was Dental Care YouTube or something like that. But let me show you something really quick. So, let's go to the auction house. Then let's go to buy. And let's just set something crazy. Like a really high price range. Well, not really high. It takes forever to go really high. But let's just set it at like 10,000 or something like that. Alright, let's go. Maybe not even 10,000. Oh, come on. Let's speed this up. Let's go. Let's set it at 7,500. Okay. There we go. Let's go back and search. Oh, actually, gold and NHL. There we go. So, search. Here we go. And if you go to offer a trade, let's go a bit down because I don't want time expiring on anything. Alright, so we're right here. How much? Wait, did I see a Ryan Suter? Okay. We'll use him for this example. So, 134,450 buy now price. Now let's click A. I obviously don't have the pucks for this, but let's click make an offer. Here you can see on the left, just under his card, last price sold is 120,000. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like in the old game, you'd have to have the card or you'd have to ask around what the last price sold is. But if you just click make offer, then you can actually see the last price sold and see if they're if the price is too high. So let's say there's only one up of something like, I don't know, there shouldn't be too many Tays up. So let's check Tays. Make an offer. His last price sold was 700,000. So you can see, like, if you don't know if it's a steal, let's say you're working the 59-minute mark and, like, it's late, hopefully there's not many people on, and you're wary about if it's going to be a steal or not, and you don't want to pull the trigger right away, you just click here, 735. Oh, I don't know if that's a good deal. Make an offer. Last price sold, 710. So it's not a good offer. But that depends. Like, it varies on how many cards are up. I think I'm actually going to buy a Gabrick. Let's see his last price sold, 30,000. I think I'm actually going to put him on the team. So that's my next move, I'm pretty sure. After that, I have no idea what the plan is. So I'm hoping to get a Gabrick for around 30,000, and that should leave us with about an extra 30,000. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like. It really encourages me to do more episodes, and I really hope you're liking this series. I know it was delayed for a bit because I was working on other stuff, and it's hard to do a couple series for the same game mode. It's like just hard to manage everything. But that is all for now, boys. We will see you next time.